I was 18 years old in 1968. I was in a terrible car accident. And during the car accident, I was pulled and sort of wiggled from my body and went into this dark tunnel. Things were just shooting by me, noises, lights. But I was in this absolutely calm ether that was just very pleasant, very joyful. Very quiet. And I watched all of this. I turned and saw a light behind me. And I was getting closer to it, and just it enveloped me. I went in backwards, found myself standing. I looked to my right, and there was lots of people coming towards me, old, young.
They just looked like regular people?
Yes, some relatives that had died. They came towards me. Everybody was talking to me, but it was more in my head. And then to the left of me was this ominous presence that also was speaking to me.
God?
At the time, I had no idea what was happening to me. I knew I was in this wonderful, pleasant place. I was directed to look at this screen, kind of like a hole or a black matrix screen, and I saw down into it. I could see the car rolling, and it was doing one more endo, and then it did 3 rolls.
Right.
And at that time, I was told that I didn't have to stay. And I watched, and you have different vision there.
Yeah.
And I watched, and I said, I want to go back to her.
You did. Because some people say they were just pulled to stay, they wanted to stay, but they felt it wasn't time yet, so they went back. Is that how it works, Mel?
Very, very common, particularly with children. They're often told they have to go back.
What did you, how did this change your life? You were 18.
I was 18. Well, when I went back, all I could hear inside the car was people. They were just waiting for the coroner's office and a tow truck from Oklahoma City. They had gone in. The fire department was already there. They were just waiting.
And you were listening to them.
And when I came back from up there, when I decided to go back, I felt a tear. And when I touched the tear, I was back in my body, and I thought, I'm back. And I saw lights going across through this crack in the wrecked car. So I stuck my fingers up and started wiggling them. And when somebody saw it, everybody just started running. I heard noise, and a fireman crawled in through what was probably at once the back seat and said, "Well, little lady, you're back with us."